Mercedes is all like, nah, it's cool. We'll bring like 30 new models to the US by 2020. It's no big deal. Audi has plans to double their SUV offerings in the next few years with a bunch of Qs. And VW lets the details be known about their 2014 electric Golf. Plus, Chevy adds a vault storage feature to their 2014 Impala that will keep away those pesky valets. Plus, an ultralight fills up at a gas station. What is up, you watchers of the world? I'm Derek D, and this happens to be the coolest show on the internet. What's it called, AK?
FastLaneDaily.
You know it correctly. All right, so how's this for a plan? Steve Cannon here, Mercedes USA CEO, says the German luxury brand will launch one new or revised model in the US every quarter for the next 7 years. It's pretty bold there, Steven, because that pretty much works out to be 30 new models. Now, the key word there is revised. So they could just facelift or change a few things on existing models and just call it new. Also, don't think it's too radical of a claim because that 30 model estimate includes different versions and variants like hybrids, AMGs, Black Series, etc. Anyway, all the fun will start this year with the new CLA and revised S-Class for 2013. Mercedes, they always got to be the cool kid in class, right, Max?
Yeah.
Steve looks like he was the cool kid in class. Totally. Audi was a bit late to the small SUV party with the Q7 launched only 8 years ago, the Q5 just a couple of years ago, and the Q3 only just recently. But now they are all over the small SUV game because it seems small luxury crossovers is where the money is. So Audi is promising to double its small and mid-sized crossover offerings with a Q2, a Q4, and a Q6 model. And all they're missing basically now is a Q1. That means there would be a crossover to fit anyone's lifestyle. Just pick Q2 through Q7. Word on the street is...
Word is money, brother.
Well, besides money, bro, is that BMW wants to jump on the same small crossover train. So we can expect to see more than just the X1 and X3 in that segment. Jeez, so many letter number combos. Can't we just go with sizes or maybe, I don't know, actually give cars names again? Make it fun. Like, how about like the Q7, we'll call it the Queasley 7. Or maybe the Quevin. And the 5, we could call it the Quive. What do you think, Tom?
No, I think it's a terrible idea.
Come on. Quive, the Quee, the Quevin?
Move on.
Okay. All right. Who wants the details of VW's first all-electric Golf?
Me.
Oh, okay. I was going to move on. But since Max does, it's set for a Geneva Auto Show debut. The front-wheel drive model will use an electric motor to develop 115 ponies and a near-instant 199 pound-feet of twerk and twist and torque. Top speed will be limited to 84 miles per hour. They couldn't just throw one more mile per hour in there, make it 85?
Could help.
Yeah. So obviously you might want to pick another option for a quarter-mile drag race. The battery Golf will have a range of about 109 miles and will need 5 hours or more for a full charge. Now, there's no confirmed price, but you could expect it to cost somewhere in the 40 G's ballpark. On the bright side, it sure looks a hell of a lot better than that Leaf, right, AK? Totally. Chevy is making some pretty big assumptions about their future 2014 Impala buyers. Mostly that they'll be using a valet service often enough to warrant their latest feature. Within the new MyLink infotainment system, there will be a new valet mode, which engages a vault-like option where you could store valuables behind the screen. Plus, it's just cool the way the screen slides up and down, I think. You can then lock the area down with a 4-digit PIN. The idea is that valet attendants who might want to rob you of your valuables, any personal information, contact information, I don't know, nav destinations, etc., they can't. I mean, it's not like we're saying valets are all these rogue vigilante attendants trying to steal your stuff, but I guess you get the idea. Now, I would make fun of this feature somehow, but I actually think it's a pretty cool idea because even though it's called valet mode, you can use it at any time. You basically have a lockable area in the car that doesn't just lock up stuff, but locks up data as well. So if you lend your car to, I don't know, someone you don't trust, it can work in that aspect as well, although why would you lend your car to someone you don't trust? Plus, what do you think of the new Impala, AK? I think it looks good.
It does.
Yeah, it's a very nice looking car. Good job, Chevy. Oh, and before we go, you guys got to check out this video. I think it's in Russia. Actually, Max, I know it's in Russia. 2 people stop at a gas station in their ultralight plane where cars normally fill up. They top off their tank, and where most cars would get on the highway after filling up, the ultralight waits for a few cars, merges, and then uses the highway as a runway and takes off. It's pretty awesome. Rick, what would you have to say to this?
Both.
Exactly. It is pretty boss. You are correct. I thought you were going to say something else, but I'm glad you went with that one. Well, that'll do it for Fastlane Daily for Friday and this week. I'm Derek D. Follow us on where, AK? Twitter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Facebook, you can,
You know.
what, like us? Tom, what about YouTube?
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead and subscribe. And where else can we watch this, Max?
iTunes.
That's true. And where do we post pictures, Tom?
Instagram.
That's right. Also,
Where can I get a shirt, Derek D? That's what I'm...
look at that website right there, and that's where you can get it.
What is that website called?
I think it's fastlanedaily.spreadshirt.com or spreadshirt.fastlanedaily.com. It's here. Don't worry about it. Also, FLD app. You can download that and watch the show as well. Enjoy your weekend, but don't make your week end like 17-year-old FLD fan Ahmed, who got all 4 of his wheels stolen off his car in Yonkers a few months ago. His car is literally on bricks. So if you bought expensive wheels, throw a wheel lock on there. All right, moral of the story. All right, be safe.
Are you a good American, Derek D?
Absolutely.
You're not Catholic?
My parents, they moved to California. They were hippies and stuff.
What is up, you watchers of the world? I'm Derek D, and this happens to be the coolest show on the internet. What's it called, AK?
Fastlane Daily. Derek D, you know, it's opposite day. I really like that shirt.
Ow, we're living in the fast lane, baby.